What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB, Boston Red Sox versus Chicago Cubs. The Red Sox have a 43.2% chance to win, and the Cubs have a 56.8% chance to win. This is at Chicago for pitchers. Giolito for the Red Sox has an ERA of 3.36 and a WHIP of 1.23. And Reed for the Cubs has an ERA of 3.91 and a WHIP of 1.26. So not really significant difference for pitchers. I think home field advantage be the big thing here. So I think the Cubs will beat the Red Sox tomorrow. San Francisco Giants versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Giants have a 45% chance to win, and the Blue Jays have a 55% chance to win. This is at Toronto for pitchers. Verlander for the Giants has an ERA of 4.7, the WHIP of 1.42, and Bassett for the Blue Jays has an ERA of 4.12 and WHIP of 1.35. So it's not really good pitching for either team, but I don't think it's really a significant difference. So I think home field advantage be the big thing here. So I think the Blue Jays will beat the Giants tomorrow. Cincinnati Reds versus New York Mets. The Reds have a 44% chance to win, and the Mets have a 56% chance to win. This is at New York for pitchers. Lodolo for the Reds has an ERA of 3.38 and a WHIP of 1.11. And Manea for the Mets has an ERA of 2.7 and a WHIP of 1.5. Now, Lodolo has pitched 106 and two-thirds innings, while Manea, whatever, has only pitched in 3 1/3. So let's look at Manaya's career. So for his career, he has an ERA of 4 and a WHIP of 1.2. So with that, obviously that's not a good career ERA for Manaya, but so that I would say that gives the with not so good pitching for Manaya and good pitching for Lolo, I think it's a definite advantage for the Reds in pitching. So despite the home field advantage that the Mets have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Reds will beat the Mets tomorrow. Houston Astros versus Seattle Mariners. The Astros have a 45.7% chance to win, and the Mariners have a 54.3% chance to win. This is at Seattle for pitchers. Walter for the Astros has an ERA of 3.98 and a WHIP of 1.01. And Castillo for the Mariners has an ERA of 3.41 and a WHIP of 1.24. Now, Castillo has pitched 108 and one-third innings this year, while Walter has only pitched in 42 thirds. So let's look at Walter's career ERA, career pitching. So for his career, he has an ERA of 4.81 and a WHIP of 1.26. So that's not really good pitching for Walter. So I think it's a definite pitching advantage for the Mariners. So with the home field advantage and the pitching advantage, I think the Mariners will beat the Astros tomorrow. Milwaukee Brewers versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Brewers have a 44% chance to win, and the Dodgers have a 56% chance to win. Um, yeah, there's nothing I've seen as far. This is at LA, but as far as like pitchers, I'm not seeing anything as far as like who's pitching and all that. Just a little weird. You know, I mean, there's no game today, so it's not like the situation where they would wait of who to announce. So for whatever reason, they haven't announced it. I don't know why. Anyway, so with that, I can't really say who has a pitching advantage. So, I mean, home field advantage is the big thing here. So I think with the home field advantage, the only thing to go by. So I'm going to say the Dodgers will beat the Brewers tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.